Today na the 11th of May. Hey! 2023. This day, wetin some man can do. Law left and no more. Otu mi moti go yeri. But you sabi how some salon people can celebrate May 11. You sabi Hopefully. The left and give the one day we can celebrate and that way. They no initiate new people them. The election 44 days. 9 left for we. Election time. One kind way the people can profit small. Even though it cannot take 5 years. We then can they above for even a small development safe let them get them. But now when the election can near, now we they see politicians they come with a knock chest. Even on the ruling side. I feel to say now make World Bank can always that's what me fin. That talker New Holland. Can wait till they come near election time. And then can do review. You go say no, people in a coincidentally it can happen. Man, I don't believe. I say we the fat person. Usa you feel to say na strong na they force you the grip not to so. If na woman a woman the fat, you know side of the hole. If na man a man, you know side of the hole itself. I go come back small on which we do yesterday. For say the APC in 2017-2018, we World Bank come, they say no. We know the ace fail by the people. What you do? That time they say they lekui. They lekui. They needed no. No. This time around, World Bank come, say even the no tax for rest. It inside the Finance Act. We don't do an then for pull up. So, we mean to say yes, self-get for can go up. The price of rice, again for can go up. And election time I tell you can benefit. But this particular election, it don't look one count that kind benefits where I like World Bank talk. Where he made the intimation on one. Not can make you feel one kind way unpopular. We need one. But you get other alpha fund that we care in the community them. Alpha fund they care in development, alpha fund, bridge, small thing them. So now so Jagaban take enter Blama na Kenema district. He go tell them big promise. What he go do for them? Jagaban are the new kid on the block. He not able to forget what he be they look for na the APC. We na be the running mates in be one for me. SLPP Gentle. Is he a new kid on the block? Alright. But Gentle in the run for mayor for Freetown. Jagaban now, he no get nothing as for now. So he enter Kenema for spreading wings. Tell and say the community center, you go broke them. The streets, you go make them. Promise them beaucoup things. Il end up en promise. He tell them say go broke the community center. It's all on see them they can't go come. Una not forget do. Ule bill and back. Yeah, it's okay. Before Mara Waraway, then can broke the community center. Now in the Kenema, okay, the news begin fly say, hey, Jagaban no enter, oh, it don't enter, now there's APC stronghold. Now in the Kenema district council say, and outside, now ya? I will no lie, no to ya. That news on they fly would say, oh, Jagaban no enter, APC stronghold. That lie no to ya. Now in Kenema district say, first of all, that demolition we then do of the community center. Now illegal demolition. Because there are steps to be taken before Jagaban go broke community center say in the maker for the people them. The people sometimes they won't forget. Now in the Kenema district council, the chief administrator, you know, say the who are them? The head they know the rights now, the mayor and the chairman them they know the again. So now the chief administrator then and then they run business now. Say after election, no then go sworn new chairman and mayors. Now the chief administrator wait, una them people are of blama, una look one forget waiting the council don't do for una. Una look one forget. That man was just sky yesterday. No more can go miss misuna. You don't come broke. Una waiting. Una fall for her. Yeah. Okay. So the Kenema District Council he say that community center would broke. And the other thing where Jagaban promise for do. They no agree. It's illegal. They say because it not go through the process. Community center. Well, the council elect the people them. Now I make them they look out for them. Alright. Let's just watch where Jagaban be go. Now Blamadi. How it be happen? Yeah? Kenema district. Now small bow chiefdom. Yeah? Let we watch. Let me watch them. Then be glady. Bet if I know. But watch for yourself.
Anyway, Blama, I get some few news there for now. So today, now a delightful come work and I also today. I come with some good news for Blama people today. One of the news that I come with the Blama also today, when I get 14 machine, then they grade at the street, when I'm not afraid, we'll bring them can for me, they can make the road forward. Then again, when I go see people them, when they walk in the street also, when I'm not afraid, now solar and lights they put for now. Listen. Then again, on our community center, when I go see people and they broke camp, when I'm not afraid, when they rebuild them back forward. People them, When they walk na the street also, una not afraid na solar and lights they put for.
You know, eh? You hear waiting Jagaban tell the people of Blama? Them be glady or they not be glady? Eh? What do you see? Where they talk am? Would they grade the road for una? If una see people them, now solar lights will they fix the community center. Una not afraid they broken, we build them back for una. Eh? The people were happy. Me not see anyone pa and say, no. Let me glad waiting. I tell you, say, when election ki cancel, now the team, even right now in Freetown, they don't begin fix extra traffic lights them. They don't begin fix extra traffic lights them. Na Freetown. When the election they come, we go see things then they happen. And they happen. So the people of Blama been feel to say, well, now then tell this so. Now then tell this, better don't shine by them. Now then tell this. They don't tell and say the road bad, then they can't grade them for them. Eh? Community center, go, then they can't bill them for them. They don't get lights, then they can't put solar lights for them. That's now waiting Jagaban say. Well, Kenema District Council, the chief administrator, where they in charge right now, Hamed Shekubako Uma, think otherwise. No. Mba. No. Because waiting do. The government got discovered. We got discovered. You go ask back, say, wait, now only now, now in see for maker, now in Jagaban see for maker. You go ask back, say, why not now? Why not now? Okay. Well, listen. How the chief administrator see all this one. Maybe Jagaban go say na development. The people themselves na the area go say, na development, they don't can fix solar lights for we, then they can't grade we road, then they can't make a community center. Now they only tell this. Politician come, my dear, collect. After this, they need see the again. Eh? You need see the again, oh? Oh. Okay. The chief administrator, wait, after I don't hear this. Now I go, bang! Na Blama. Eh? The chiefdom, na small boat chiefdom. Na Kenema district. He said, let's go meet with the paramount chief and stakeholders them. Because this still way they hear for say, they don't come work the community center. And nobody no go meet her. For go engage them for tell and say, he get that kind of intention dey. You know I begin first with the people them. He said they look one for forget. They look one for forget. Waiting the central government. Don't always they do. Now that part they. And waiting central government don't they do for them. I know. Eh? Is it because na Jagaban? If na be any other person go there, therefore they say this. Anyway, in politics, let's continue. The chief administrator say they don't see a video where they circulate on social media of one Jagaban for demolish and reconstruct the community center where they inside Blamatong. And he said that Jagabande not gonna the Kenema District Council for go seek them consent before he say he want for go broke the. He say first of all, let clear the doubt where some man go on for say now because he say council not there against anybody we want for express interest for compliment. Listen the word demo. For compliment council efforts in terms of service delivery. But if that person they want for do if for do through the ambit of the law, the community center, if for do through the ambit of the law. So you don't make that clear for we say they don't get problem with that. But he want for remind the people them, Nablama, the paramount chief, the stakeholder them, he want for remind them some of the strategic development intervention where the government safe don't take that then chiefdom. Just in case they won't forget. He say the government don't continually the maintenance the 93.2 kilometer road within the chiefdom. Listen to the town alone, the chiefdom, yeah? Okay. He said the same government don't construct 32 culverts, 7 bridges. They don't rehabilitate 6 schools. They don't construct recreational center. They don't give them modern markets with wash facilities. And also, they don't give them a ngon na bandama. In case they want forget. Now they say they can't fix solar lights. They say then they can't grade road. Then they can't make community center. Then begin to jump the ala, the gladi. Well, now I forget. All this one I don't outline soon. Junior T say, and Junior T is from Kenema. Junior T say it's a small bow road. It was. That's why Jagaban say, then go grade the road. Not to tau, na for level am. Then go grade am. So after Sekuba, we now the chief administrator, after he don't remind them of all the goodies, in all Fandi. He said making a turn specifically to the chief. The paramount chief na Daffy Banye and the stakeholders them. He said the small boat chiefdom through the council don't benefit immensely than a boku one. Boku one. Yeah? He said they don't benefit boku one from the central government. because of the good collaboration where they between the stakeholders them na small boat chiefdom and the council. Eh? Junior Shaman he said they're not for stop him from doing anything where he want for do, but there is a process. And you go ask yourself back, why now he want for do all them things here? May God help alone. Sheku Kamara say, Tripoli, not forget say, na Blama, na de Jagaban Bonu, and this na your hometown. Okay. I lose per page in they say, in question, where Gen 2 be they do work na Freetown Council, where they use tractor them for work na Freetown during the recent flood. What did they say about that? Because if you say Gen 2 not ever pass with the ambit of the law, just because that Jagaban and from APC, he thinks and I made and they do this. And that one day, because I follow the conversation, people they say, well, the paramount chief know about this. Not to be enam. Una wait. Directly now, Shekuba, the chief administration, they talk to the stakeholders them. Eh? They don't tell and say, small boat chiefdom don't benefit beaucoup one from central government. In all Fande, he remind the paramount chief of the construction of a makeshift bridge where they link St. Joseph Secondary School and Central Town. And he say, beaucoup pikin ende be don't die under. But the administration work for them for fix that bridge day. In all Fande, he say after regular engagement where in they get with the Minister of Finance, that be Trade, former Minister of Finance, Jacob Jusu Safa. Where they get with the leadership of the Kenema District Council and Honorable Musa Moigwe, the government provide funds for the construction of the bridge and 2 strategic twin culverts at the central town of Blama. Okay. I don't know if now where the people in Gladi. Eh? With all this engagement and away, like, okay. Lord continue. He said the council don't engage with the people of Blama beaucoup time. He said the council they reconstruct facilities them where they're at advanced stage. So why then they behave so now? We don't talk all this now can directly now to them. Well, wait to make it goody. He said the illegal attempt by Jagaban for demolish the council in facility without prior notice or approval. Now a breach of Section 23 and 24 of the Local Government Act 2022. And they urge Jagaban for liaise with the council in a bid for review the structural design and bills of quantity for quality assurance. This type of the meeting with the people them. Where it start first, he say one Jagaban. Like, you know, Sabien. Eh? You know, Sabien, one Jagaban. But don't hear now. He say, now illegal attempt for demolish the council in property. The community center, now the council Leone. No go push in host. The owner day, you no go meet her. Eh? So, Donya, Jakuba in the try for say, let Jagaban go meet her. Let liaise with the council. Make them review what in the one can put today. So, then go get quality assurance. Quality assurance. Eh? The people learn a gladness. The district council, now they say then they look out for the people them. A claim say Jagaban no go through the process. For go build community center, broke the way you beat today. Maybe if it be a fresh one, if they go build, I don't think say the council go come it and say can't talk to we first. But now the council they say now we property. You know go broke and you know can't talk to we. Can't talk to we. Let we all sit down. Let us see what you want can build. For sure what you want can build. Because of quality assurance. Jakuba no endi. Still talk to the paramount chief and the other people them who been there by the meeting. He say, well, why don't can I ask so now? Una we get land. I want make una give we land. Una show we land where we go build the council administrative building. And we go build quarter them for we work man them inside Blama tongue na ya. You get it, see? After I don't talk that one day for Jagaban. So in self-cap, he want make family the way get land the and the paramount chief make them identify land outside the council go able for construct building. Administrative building, no, for the purpose for doing council work. But send they left and they also go build it on place for the people them who go work at the council. So another offer. Don't come back. I tell you when election they come. Eh? Another offer don't come now for the people them back. Hey, people of Blama. Una give them the land one thing. Una sidola una engage. Eh? Una sidola una engage. Una point one land one thing. Because this person where they talk to, he's just the chief administrator. Eh? Next election, Kenema they get new mayor. Where see them get mayor? This one they take back seat. The mayor, now they waiting safe. So this promise we can make now. How much days left? How much days? 44 days. 9 left for make we get to election. Una get 44 days. I don't know now if then go able beginner. Eh? I don't know if they're going to begin now. Because, yes, I know say the chief administrator himself gets a position, maybe for lays with the mayor, the new mayor will go come. But my idea, this particular promise, me, a whole word. I thought KKY. Yes. A whole word by this one. Because the mayor will get for come. He get for come to your agenda. So this particular promise here, for say on give land, one for bill and building, administrative for do council work, and we build play on place back for the one who go work for council. Uste. Eh? Okay. But trust me, as long as the election time, promises then they bang everywhere. Yes. The paramount chief of small boat chiefdom, paramount chief Daffy Banye, confirm the attempts have been made by one Jagaban. Papa God. Himself no sabi Jagaban. Jagaban. I saw people in Sue. Or if I use the Mohammed name, the Sheikh name, something I didn't sabi you for. Maybe it's something where they say Jagaban, something I mean, who that Jagaban? I sabi amo. Na Sheikh Mohammed. I don't sabi. He said attempts have been made by one Jagaban to reconstruct the community center in question. But now it don't assure the chief administration that effective immediately work on the community center will be put on hold. Because what you know so they don't go kamu. They don't go kanedepa woka. So now he say in they put them on hold. Chief Banye. Yeah. Let them continue the work. Yeah. Let them continue the work. Let Jagaban. Then go settle. Na council. Na Kenema. But let the work they go on. I know say Jagaban a new kid on the block. You know now the results get for tongue. You don't know. And you know what? Because at the end of the day, I go just one Jagaban become he can't go to community center. You know complete them. Because me at the town at today, that day they don't work so. If you feel to say cancel, they can begin back. Usai Jagaban stop there. They can continue for maker. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let the work continue. Now, so me they say. Yeah? Let the work continue. Jagaban, they say, for make whatever, yes, let them go na council, na Kenema, let them go settle and day. But let the work they go on. Election or they fight again. Politician. Then go promise you. What thing they don't promise we? Now who they struggle so today. Una better instantly them promise you na they never do the work. They never do the work instantly. You know most thing they don't promise we. Hey, and I say okay, they stop immediately. Pan Chief Banya, I greet you, sir. Not stop the work. Not stop them. Let the work continue. The big guns them, on the politics side, let them go settle in our office. Let the work continue. The work they benefits una. Now una need them. Una don't acknowledge say yes. They don't go can, they don't bill them. Let them not stop the work. This is the politics them. Now only politics them now they see them. Eh? Now they see them. Alright. Me na me only tool advice that one day for una. Me only tool advice say let the work continue. Una go remind and say, hey, una go na Kenema, una go try for talk to the chief administrator. Una go settle and day. But this new one with the bill so na for una get for benefits. If you feel to say because the chief administrator don't talk say let una identify land, then they can build administrative building and side for the people and for sleep. It never happen tomorrow. It never happen today. This is the term for politics, so political statements then they make them. Na promises. Okay, but let's continue. Because in the assure the chief administrator say they go stop the work immediately. And go put them on hold. Alright. PC, the paramount chief, described the approach as laudable, and he say that they go help for promote local economy of the chiefdom, and they go create more jobs for the youth them. Eh? Okay. Tripoli, this is a good advice for the paramount chief. That's if the chief they listen. Or the council. If the council stay like that for a very long time, after the election, they go still cancel Jagaban and can tell and say, Paddy, hey, that bill the way broke. Go bila. Eh? Elle est quand elle lève. After politics election, you know go see the none, then go lost like soup na plazas. Well, now so the game play na Kenema district, small boat chiefdom, Blama town. Now so the game playing day for Jagaban and the council. The council accused the sheikh for say he go broke them property. He not tell them. I they see that the comment section, some people they say, hey, the community center and the community get them. Not to the council get them. Council say na them property. Eh? Some Metonka they say na the same thing they do na for the past 10 years. They make all the developments in Kenema for them because of politics. Now somebody don't can say for can make for them. Look what thing they don't carry it. Well, Shakuba say na process way Jagaban no follow. So make you follow the process. Now make me they say, if not for the process, let them go they do the process. Let the work they carry on. If not for process so, they want to see the structure. They don't know what's in the plan. They want to see the structure where the new structure they want build. And the quality we go. I'm tired. And the quality. The chief they say, this development where they say, because the people who they work there right now, are people learn at the chiefdom. Eh? The people learn at the chiefdom. Now then they work there. So there is job already. So if they stop them now immediately, then people learn they don't stop them first for work. Eh? But Musa they say Tripoli, both stadium, na Kenema is forbidden day. He said because now they first they offer for build stadium for. He said but because of politics, then kick them out. Now, well, they have to pay transport for can watch Nabu the game. But then say get them feel anyway. Tell you say even if Jagaban go through the process where Sekuba, the chief administrator, the talk say for go through. He say even if he go through one, he say because of politics, he nothing safe for be happen. Why Dominic say? Why don't for even allow somebody for destroy the one and only thing where they get for something where you not see? Why Dominic? As we speak, how them broken, now so they dip and build new one. Not to promise you say can broke, then tomorrow we go not to him. As they broke, then they build. So not to that way they can broke, you say la go first. We say then go wait for something when they not see. Well then they say they go up. Carlos say, he said, but the council don't delay for long. The people for stand with Jagaban and benefit from the opportunity we don't come before the right now. Eh? Okay. Elisa Touye say, they will let Jagaban pack fine. If you sabi waiting nada, if Solomon tell you say pack fine, but until we hear how the chief administrator, Ahmed Sekuba Kurma, how unable for remind the people all the good what they don't get from this administration, from the central government, what they want forget. And this not to promise. Not to promise so. This na one who they make. I see people and they point finger at Kenema. Eh? Now the same with the previous administration and the Kenema Council. Now that make APC jump Kenema and go fix Kailao. But show them the new features of the structures. The new one from the old one. Why Dominic? One of the accused say Kenema they play bad politics. And say bo they play fine politics and make them council. Then city developers Kenema. Me feel to say 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that be Sabi Jagaban. Who that Sabia? My people, blama, hey, una collect. Me na me advice one day. Oh. Una collect, yeah? Nobody no be dey talk about Jagaban inside politics. Election come, Jin, he appear like Jackie Chan. Then come go say then the bill. Una depend they play politics. Na benefit collect, let them bill for una. Na new one. Let them go na council, let them go arrange and they let them the bill. Now the people who work there, they pay them. Then self na employment for them. Eh? Una sit down the crached. Let election 10 done this and a gumbo na go gumbo back. Take other election back then can make promises for una. Okay, una identify that land. Una show the chief administrator saying that the land is. Let's see the next 5 years. Who's standing go bila? Who's standing go bila? And make like say una not sabi politician. Yes, who's friend? You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tibule, for talking me through, and thanks for giving me the platform. Regarding this issue, una political tension still they go see how they happen now. But this, I believe, something they go on now from what they see. Now, actually, the good people understand the contest, and then you get political contestation, a big word really. But this now, like then dispute who they come, the argument they come on, all man they count the idea. We they see idea occur in terms of ways people and they try for oppose. But looking at a brief history of Kenema, so you see people and they talk about say this. That's why they will not point finger direct. But we don't know say they get actually for years now, they get that uncompromising support we they can get for political party. They be always the getter. And then one of the third districts, one of the largest area. But in time immemorial, since they been get issue with even the SLPP, that's in time immemorial. Then we don't say time immemorial, and they don't get issues them where the past government even don't put the commission of inquiry. I think during that time, the EDK or the president by then, APC, it been set up this year Moses Commission for investigate about something. I think again Kenema and something African. But all about waiting again violence and intolerance, and still get a big issue of intolerance, especially when it comes to development. Because when you see swing voting don't they occur from 2008, 2009, time where they go beat the one driver, una Momo Vandi, APC, man, Kenema back then, this, so the other guys and they. But the point is the history of that intolerance, and based on the party and where wouldn't they go. That's why the local council where they echo so now, supposed for the step in pandemic there, because like we say now, we picking them. The local council, una local, una understand, una local people. But if you get the dispute between the local council in terms of structure and construction, and then they talk about process, them when they go, the dispute between a process and the policy there now, then the look of development. Then they ask the waiting at the development, if not development, where they cause problem. Okay, so you question anything there. But coming out to themselves as elders, they're working daily. They know they get this breakdown. They know they get turnover. Because when in 2009, we were voting the term for APC, that because of some work with them we don't do for good the second time. So but during that second time, now they can't even say they want more. It's like these Kenematonians, the Kenema people and the country, as they call themselves, Kenematonians, they get a manifesto, like a Oliver Twist like attitude where they say, I want more, even when they give. But again, when they say they want more, like the other different way where they say, well, I want more for now, and they go help person for give in case I get extra. But here now, you don't even allow, let them more the way they say you want, so that you go able for land. Because they say they want more, so they decide for turn around. That time even make them go beat the Momo Vandi and one other guy, 2018. Because then they change now, because they make a win. So then they change now again from APC for SLPP again. So now you see again, even when development they come, you see how it is tussle, draw. But when you look at the boundary and where Kenema make up, then actually now a sensitive place. But people in the time for talk back the other history say that place where they neglect. Since in terms of history, in terms it gets a part for play in the history of Sierra Leone, in terms of many things. I don't go the one really, but I mean one or two times. But the point here is the attitude of the locals and the one them where they lead. Because you they show me the picture of people and we get for receive the service, then they be joyful. But because of local authority policies and acts, then they try to say no. So you see, say most times the compromising they come from the people who receive, but because of some of the elders that will get authority over certain areas, say, well, I will stop this or I will make let this go before, now the problem can come. So the I hope you know when we're able to try get local authority and intergroup, whatever they call them, if not APC this so because I'm local, so they will try settlement in there, so they will know how they would approach for development. Because you don't call many developments, what you say they might pronounce it, you don't do for them. What at local council, then drawbridge. But if they add ice into the cake, you question back, say, well, that building, you don't show where I mean, you see, say, now dilapidated on a whole thing. So, in that part of development, so they add to you development package. So, the other time I see that they don't go repair one of them mosque. But in the town, big mosque in terms of development. So, but it all comes down to how some of the things there una give a look. So I don't go get the history say una people all the time una they change. Now like another swing vote point for people and they always swing around. But during that swing vote day, they lose some finished products who go able for day. We will point fingers say Alexa will not support her now, but we don't get the service for the people. Because now other routes this, when development come, rather than we get for wait, when the government sit down, council get for appoint this, this, they get for do this, you say don't face her. Other councillors, when they promise you, but then they tell you about the process. This committee get for meet, the committee get for meet, they get for saying and so, and this is a PR system. We don't know who that get for day and who that get for day under. We they see similar CA issue like the capital, where it delayed the development because of all this. Whether they blaming company, whether they say this and they give this, so all this. But it all comes down to how people and get for the look say, whether they look political contestation and process or disputes them, whether they leave them out in areas of development, whether do them in terms say them with the argue say we on policy, we go for brinker, and do this. But when people and they come with development, when they see now freedom, I don't know if it's not true, but some area where they demolish for expand the hospital. But I don't know how confirmed is that. Whose process will they do? Would they see all those things? Would they see people and they go build structures? What they cause damages like this flood in Africa? Now red dirty, the flood in the city. Now red dirty, not so man they say they're all dark dirty. Who's red dirty they come out? Now from ground where they don't dig, cut stick, where exposed. Now they rotate. Now they push car with mud. So you see how the politics they play. Say people are more get for receive the service. People are get for understand what they manifesto what they want. Say this water where they see so they don't come build a wall na a client town near Dangote. Without giving a government give this it don't divert the water. So the one where they come up is speed, they go the less. The one then back where they up, when what all rain come, then they go take the dirty, turn them during the process of the rain. So you see all the things that they go on, then you ask now questions, say, the one that where they can't do structural damage, when a development but it cause damage, then they get permits. He asks those questions. Then we don't know what's in that building there where it will get for cause. So you get for justify now say this building where they can't build here, it will cause so thing like flood or it will broke this, then people then go listen to you. But if not to that one, then only because of few political process, I mean traditional or what they call them, council or local act, we say section 23 of the local act. But remember that local act, they don't amend them. And I believe so them amend and then go put place for community development. Like we want for go do something. They will just give you barriers. So Some of these things, let people really turn around, tie themselves, round go this way. That this is not development. Now more of one will go left, then will go left, the argue among themselves, then development will come. But I only hope say they will able to settle out, and then if that development will not go cause damage, like the other one that they see and they broke a place for Bill Hospital, with some other people and they suffer, some other people and they gain. But here not a place some people and get for suffer, or still allow people and they own when they can't build it. Now the structure, then they revamp or then they try for repair them or whatever go see, then they make it look fine. So that side they're not on the political side, but in terms of forget the chance where it did hot kick. So now they want me want for put up to then controversy and the argument there, then try pull and then not go be like another area. We're not going to say Kono is like that, we're not going to call any place, but would they ask the people okay in that community, the leaders and they for try to sit down. Then now they use the opportunity say because they know say we boku, or because they know say now the censors they don't get controversy. No. All those things, we're not saying in the boku. So because of that, we play with parts for say this time here, we can able to swing so, we able to swing so. But remember any time we go now development in the people in mind for the see and understand. So you come to a point the one that when the leaders they okay day when they go say you sabi talk you them understanding of this community then you are the voice or then in terms of the ghetto people like you are the one way in case you able for do trouble for cause go before now then the politician then they use but it go come to a time these people then go they turn around for say no. Myself, I need benefits. But that point they will really understand. Because not to everybody they can convince, like when they say, oh, the paramount this, we able to talk to this, or not win this person here for Kenema or for Candia, because in a spoke, na possible to be talk. So, but they go come to a point, these things will not work, especially with the media. Who they develop gradually with people in education and then with people in know-how. But we only hope say development will come, wherein people and will change for always see one road in terms of development, in national thing. When it comes out to passional likeness, you put her now at the votes. But when it comes to development, what you see in the camp, now two different things. This is a surface thing, you already see them. Finished products for that moment day. So that's what I only hope say Kenema not will be a place who will not say all the time, then get uncompromising political support for each party. But we only hope say they will compromise in terms of development. Thank you very much for giving me the platform. And I only hope say the one that when they take up this thing, let them less the power and allow things to go before. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Who's friend?
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Yeah.
I want to say thanks to whose friend for your submission today. If you just join me, Kenema City Council say, let Jagaban go talk to them for the community center where you don't begin work by already. Welcome on board, Alpha. You get the platform.
Yeah, Tripoli, thanks for having me and thank you for the great work we do for you bring Sierra Leone to the diaspora. You really are the bridge, not to the Lunge Bridge or you know real the bridge. Me on take on this one part today will be very much interesting because I get a first-hand experience working with local councils. Yeah. First of all, they say the chief administrator say Jagaban not follow the due process and therefore now illegal demolition. Let's take it for one, say yes, it's very true that Jagaban not go through the process, he not go meet them. And even like where somebody they say if he may go meet them, they would never allow him to demolish this particular community center. Instead, they would rather send him elsewhere. That is very, very true. Another thing again, we look at process as chief administrator. He is not in the capacity for go for miss them people and the ISSF not follow the due process. Say, oh, with the Nagiwi land, we can't do this, we can't build this. He has no right to do that. That's not the process of running a council. Yeah, ISSF gets limits. What did they do? Now the way he get the CA or the chairperson where he come now then get for sit down and decide say well with the undertake development this kind of development na so size. So he insists for that particular statement the way he go make now that community not follow the process. Let's go to my next point. You see, development, you don't force people to see development or feel development. When development, you see them invisible, not to tell you for say, I don't go do this thing and not. The people go see them. Yeah. So if they not do all lengths here, then they not grade the road. All the bridges them or the culverts, the way they say they don't do, they not grade the road. Then what's the essence of this culvert where they don't put? All na paper no more idea. You see, so certain thing, if we not left politics out of development, we will always suffer with people in Amamas alone. Let's assume Jagaban go put a first class hospital in that place. They go say, let's say, they not follow the due process back. Like, come back to what whose friend they say. I work na Kenema. I do a lot of research na Kenema. Yeah. One of the reasons why Kenema they so delicate today, they are not politically tolerant, they are not developmentally tolerant. Which make us say this, let justify my reason. During the past administration, not a common argument made between the Kenema Council and the past administration for do the township roads them. Not a common argument back and forth. At the end of the day, they do not allow the past administration for take any sober developments in that area. Simply because they are not in favor of what the government may do. And that's what we don't see. It's only politics. Go check and deep down. It's only politics. Like I said, they force the people for see development. If una don't do their roads, then they don't do culverts, then the people know they will not be just jubilating for other development where they come. But because they know say the other development where they come, they need them. That's why they were jubilating. It's all about politics. All about politics. Yeah, tell me say if the president or whoever want go make development na other parts of the country, they need for go this, they need for go certain thing, and they let we pull politics 1 minute now we go see some real development. It's not done. The man not be go say they broke the place and they go wait after election. No, and they do this, I do that one. Okay, if you need the priority, then call the man, invite him, say, I can't give you all the necessary documents. Let we able for use them for monitor the building where they put up. Simple, but it's not done, Sierra Leone. More especially with people the way things say politics is their own life. It's not done. Give the people the opportunity. The man say they put solar street lights. People and they work and elect na darknet, snake they bet them. Then they it's not. I don't know how would they think. Then they force the people and for no what the governments don't do for them. No, don't force them. They already knew that. So if then they see other developments they come, they need to embrace them. Not to one person. This is not the thing when they say. One person they ever build Sierra Leone. One government they ever develop Sierra Leone. You need everybody. Like what you can say in Tripoli, Sierra Leone we get a compounded problem. Problems. They're not even one problem. Problems. So you need everybody on board. Both opposition, ruling governments, even donor partners, NGOs, you need them all on board for make we go before. But if you think say the ruling government, some of the developed Sierra Leone, I'm afraid we dey far force. So for me, the chief administrator, yes, my office, he get right, but I just don't cite one wrong way, self don't do my office. If not for procedure, then they grab go make announcements for say then they go do development, let the people engage their land way, said not go through procedure. So everything that country we all need for put we hands together. Yeah, don't like what they say. Maybe this opportunity that once for all, then they get them. What if this then council and what they call the same council able for put the kind of development here? Most speaking them go suffer. Most people and they suffer. So then put streets like they me don't see now salon I don't see picking the common inside or can't sit on at streets on our solar lights for study. But why you not go incorporate the person? Even if the person not go through the process, bring and make sure and say, now this you for don't do for the benefit of the communities or the area. Not begin they can make what they call it for say the person where don't go broke now, they ever go bill again. No. I say the thing and they with immediate effect. But they're waiting at the big deal for make now. And we politics don't well with country. Politics na canker worm na that country. Now they make with this, so they left today. APC come when they do something, you will get the opposition, the leftists or the rightists, them they will talk all kind negative just for see the party fail. As if when the party fail, na blessing for them, or they prolong their life. It's not done. If the man come out, you know, say that I go bill and what's they call in your village when they come out to, able not to want for embrace them and celebrate them back. Politics don't kill we. It don't kill this nation. Why we not go open? We are one bit above this politics thing. It's not done. It's really. We almost Okada the people go to get accidents and then road then the man say they grade them. Now somebody they verify and so now I say the road bad. What's making not talk about the road? He said they don't make culverts. Why? How can you go do culverts and when you not grade the road? So the culverts, so that the user. It's really pathetic for we country. It's really pathetic. If we not pull politics now, we brain, now we mind them, now we hide them, the beginning what the men, what they grow up with. If we not change their mindset, I'm afraid this thing not go done and not go not go change because year in, year out, we begin the way they come up. Now the same concept now they build into them. If not to SLPP can make Naya, Lord not accept them. If not to APC go make Naya, Lord not accept them. Like seriously, then will they be enforced? Because the SLPP self within a power. So how much did they do in their own area? The country big for work. So if you get somebody where they come, they say when they turn water, you said they grab you back. If you get somebody where they come ace something up, embrace the person. After us, we build the building down or we put the lights in it, they can pull and carry and go. Now the people and the benefits and now the people and the use them. It build the, whatever be the case, it build the community center now. It make a big one. It's useful for the community. If we say they can't pull and if we say they go right and say this now only APC people for car user, we should think above politics at this time. It's not done. With disadvantage with people them. Just beyond for we own political gain. Now that me on take triple. Let God help we.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I open the phone line. Get something for ad. You can meet we. You know which they talk about here. The phone line open now. Jagaban. Go na Blama. Give them promise. And I see promise. And so the work starts. Council say Tipini Tapande. Full stop. You get to go through the process. Alright, so let me account Ezekiel. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get for we, sir?
Thank you so much, people. Yeah, I not really understand. I think me was I they feel really the pain. I don't know if now it begin or it just they add up. The paramount chief then gets their own territory, then gets their own responsibility. Something like that they happen under your chiefdom. If you get respect to your people and the government no don't can central government no don't can take precedent over them, the paramount chief don't easily address that man. They say no, this is not my chiefdom. Anything way they happen now, if one can do other thing, I get other projects for let you do. Let Jagaban continue for build the things that we say they build. How about you unaka with this? You know, like just like the last Wab in the talk about when people come, they say they don't see mineral now in our place. Before then they come for can't tell una what they want for can do. Una na the chiefdom or na that community. Una sit down and get a plan. If then people here come, they want can pay we or they can want work for this mineral now we area. Now this we want now the community. We want good school, we want good road, we want this. When they come now with them plans, say we want for can mine this mineral. Now so thing with the cow it. You tell them say no. Now the plan this we get now Now, una join the two plan, una see if anything match, we favorable. So una accept that. But people and they ever sit down and get plan for the chiefdom. The primary chief for don't get plan for the chiefdom long before Jagaban come, before they say I can't scatter this. If I don't tell and say no, not to this for scatter, not this for fix, not this for fix, or not this we want for let you help for fix. Now if that other man come on and Kenema come, if I don't tell and say no, now me, now we, now the community, now we say we want this. But wait, the paramount chief himself, get no plan for a community. Now he make all this nonsense they happen. If you want to be a good citizen, the people that we then put you in charge of, for do look for the interest. You for always get something where they feel say it hurt the people it affect the people now your community. So when somebody can do good, if I don't tell us say yes, that's the way you talk about important. But right now we top 5 things and this way one let happen. Attack 1 or 2, no see let happen. But we then not get no freaking plan. Now make somebody else they come. We somebody they try for build your chiefdom. Then can't tell you say no, you for rejecter. Sad people. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Yes, caller, who they talk to?
This now Busy Park from California.
Yeah, Busy Park, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, Triple A, I'll tell you. It's another country because me na both man. Kenema away this issue. Not to ordinary no more the primary chief that get the issue. If we all not talk to them Kenema, all that dispute they way this. Not the primary chief no more. The councillors, the primary chief and the one way they take them for let us turn them as honorable them. Then they another big corrupt motor man then that will dispute them. The corrupt one there. Now the day and about when they use them with the DD, then by the key behind them, for this same politics game business. Right now, Salon, I make a always tell me party the way yeah they to the talk. The sickness all we don't do now Salon now politics. All man don't stick with them. Just like when you wanna be go way eating. For Ebola be go way they teach people there. Now, so politics don't turn as alone. All must stick with and then if you blind, even when they talk, when they talk to themselves, what would they talk? Like say, we not even fit for them to talk to them. But when they need something, they call it for them. Let God help that nation, more. But for like say now God don't pull hearts for we for say we alone, we need to go before. Now so no more don't care. Like say now that God don't do with we, but let us just pray God for let God turn to we back. But that we leader, then the whole leader, then another nation, they don't really don't so nobody all start down at that place. Then nothing more they are that win a better team. For the moment that way they want the teams they now right now India they go out for go ahead and talk to with brothers then. The one they back where they not get changed, they still get for day they did be in there. Politics. If they don't left this country they are another nation, they have swear to me God, now so no other country they get for day. When the other one guy promise they promise them that's not what they get for day. I'm not going to they like too much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Busy Park. What you call one team, because the line very busy. What you call one team, no worry, we go call you back, yeah? Just call one team. If you call over and over, you damn bug other people and be don't call before you. And please 3 minutes. Yes, call out they talk to?
Good evening, Sammy Mans.
Yes, Sammy Mans, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Osman. Thank you very much. One thing where I go say concerning this issue at Kenema that now the point where most of them don't they make we say we leaders that 2 issues that we get with are very serious issues them na salon. It cause all this problem per week. The first one are leadership. The second one are with constitution. It cause big time problem and I constantly. I don't know who said they will pull out law, but I don't see any reason. Firstly, we make therefore end the mayor and term them before the number of years waiting for taking out office. That's now one. Secondly, in terms of leadership, this is now a classic example of a failed leadership in society. The settings of saloon, especially in the provincial towns, them. The paramount chiefs then is supposed to be somebody very powerful. Whatever you want go do, there is nothing you go do now. Any township upline without consulting the paramount chiefs them. I don't see that they happen. Now we go to the specific issue. I believe, I don't know, you not get all the details strictly. But me personally believe, say, them people then they in need of community center. Then be they in need of community center. That's now one. Secondly, the paramount chief where they I should say again blessing for let that project they go ahead. Let them demolish whatever bits maply. I should say instead in blessing. That's not true. Thirdly, the state or the condition of the existing community center OBDD, I should say it was something, I mean, you can't write home about. It was bad. Because I'm not saying any reason for Jagaban go see something where in no need for broke, always in need for paint them, or for plaster them, or for fixed window, but it decide for broke them. I don't think say the money they fetch are not kind really. So I believe say there was a need for community center. There was request, appeal from the people. There was approval from the paramount chiefs. From the paramount chief ODD, say, okay, go ahead, picking. And also the first thing is Jagabando, they do things in that community, they blama. It only things the way I only listen them over and over where people they only show say na Hindu this, where they go on that community. So why now where because politics them election is near, you think say because they na the party where you get power, you think say you did, so if you come and obstruct time. Just like what you advise the people them. This one I don't see. Una ulam. Before my boss can say a bad in a hand in kind nodi. No wait for that promise. That man will not get the power. They could say Alpha say. He never get the power for approve. Say they can do it. Who say you pull them? Here would see the owner talk. You get mayor will tell you that. Because you both supposed to tell you that say this is the project they would do. You don't get power for do that. You come now, you come lie. This is the problem with leadership, integrity, honesty. They are so one bit not they. The people of Blama, my advice to them, let it all Jagaban with one. Let it build the community center to within the all the aggressive they want. Let them support them. Let them grade the road. Let them support them. Let them fix the solar lights them. Let them say thank you. Whether APC win or APC loss, so now then will get the benefit. Thank you very much. It's not a tempo play politics. Let the people go for development.
Okay, thank you very much, Sammy. Phone line don't close. We'll get a lot of people for return call too. And UOB don't call, no call again, please. Eh? No call again. Phone line don't close. UOB don't call. Just stay put, you go get call from we. Yes, Mo Karamo. You get the platform. 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, Triple A, good evening, man. Me, the only thing what they say, right? They people are ashamed, they don't shame. They don't do that power for 4 or 5 years now. Nothing not do for that community day. The council, the honorable, people on all the other side, nothing not do for them people. Now, Jagaban don't come on at the US. Doesn't matter now APC day, but now son of the soil. Now they born. So if that man they don't go do something for your own people there, wait to make them for stopper. But I don't blame nobody. Like my brother just say, now the chief them need to blame. Because the chief they got authority that place there. You not go do anything without the approval of the chief. So if the chief don't get and go ahead, I don't say the youth say for listen to anybody or that the chief didn't get for listen to. May they allow the project make it go on. Like we just say, if the project they go on, now other youth don't employ so, then they pay them. If they stop the project, they don't become unemployed. So why do I use politics into this? Why don't just not go let this thing be for the people and for the benefit of the people? They don't take 4 or 5 years now power and they do nothing for the people. So me, I just talk to anybody where you get influence, where you talk to them people when I talk to them, say, make them left them people make them build this thing for these people. When say they don't shame, make them go drink water, they are big. When I go take water, I don't shame. Jagaban don't come. If you go build something for now, when I left Jagaban, yeah. Good night.
All right, thank you very much, Mo. And finally, don't make now the hot store one. If you don't call we, no worry, we'll call you back here. You be don't call within I do not. Watch now your WhatsApp. You be called through WhatsApp. Yes, caller, what would they talk to?
Yeah, Mr. Kama.
Mr. Kama, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah. Tripoli, thank you very much for the good work we do. At least the update we about beaucoup things that will happen. Na salon we know their whereabouts. You see, Sierra Leone, this is not the bad politics where this PAUPA, I not say the SLPPO because not me talk about the PAUPA. This PAUPA government don't can introduce now the country this divisive politics. Anybody we know the for we na enemy. Now we enemy. As long as you dey talk against we, you dey support we class you as enemy, and we do all kinds of things for make sure that you not enjoy your freedom. You know, the president will make a statement where he will do in town hall, where Umar Fofana ask him concerning the Auditor General, Lara, wait, ask him. The president make it clear. He say anybody on a huddle, he declare him. And he see the Auditor General as an huddle. So we're not surprised. Now the same thing that they do so with Jagaban in project. The people need a community center. A community center now for everybody. Now the community. Now then get now the people's home down there. You just you can call the Barry the people's home. And we not see anything bad if Jagaban for go tell and say the broke arm and put new one for una. And a day on the process. All because Jagaban no dey na SLPP. So them people also what they call themselves the town council or leadership na Kenema dey not like the idea. Because in the long run, people are going to point say na SLPP na APC na Ingram. Just like how people in the points na Bo say this stadium na Neskoma na Bilam. You know, people in the talk like na Pujeun say this particular road na Neskoma na Emikam. This hospital na Neskoma na Indwam. So they don't want that legacy day make it team up yonder. You feel say if na anybody na the SLPP be say they go do something yonder, they not go embrace them. No need for go council or whatever self. You know, they will get the full support. So this is the divisive politics where we forfeit against and alone. Development now for everybody. Development also for one person. No matter how the development come. Now with duty as people, we for accept them. Whether na APC brand come, whether na SLPP brand come, whether na C4C brand come, whether na NGC brand come, as long as na development and it benefit we, the people and the community, now we opportunity, now we responsibility for embrace them. Just like what people and talk about the paramount chief. The paramount chief might not do well. Because if the paramount chief don't give in consent for make Jagaban carry the go ahead with the project, I not see who's right the council and get for go override the paramount chief in order. You know, I don't see them. But the youth man them, now them for team up for this project here. The youth man in Kenema. Because the project belong to them, and then they work, then they pay them. I believe say the worker and they work for construction, particular community center, then they pay them not for free. And a job, now the opportunity, now they bring come for them so. So now then for stand up, for see that this council people they not succeed with that for stop that project today. Now my contribution and let God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kamara. If you don't call me, no worry. Or then I do not. If you been called with you, then I do not. So. Yes, caller, who would you talk to, please?
Yeah, this now, Mary Musa.
Mary Musa, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah. What do you want to say about this business here? Honestly, politicians then they avoid people for 5-10 years. To me, this not politics time. This not the only opportunity we'll get for dine with politicians. This not the only opportunity where if politician gets anything for do for any community, na they do am. In fact, Sef, na beaucoup promises that they carry it. In fact, on Nkinkan, they even, tell una, oh, if una vote for me, na this side do, na this side do. If this other man in don't come for can do am, I don't feel say that therefore even be a problem. In fact, let me just say this. If not to be politics time, Jagaban can billion that nobody know the question and nobody know the say anything, no matter which party they. And me from waiting me, this na my own deduction from the whole thing. Because they no say now, na critical time this, where Jagaban don't probably start the project, and then they get for attract people, and they feel like this you go even influence the vote. Say, oh, okay, if you see this man can build this, the team fresh in them, then go end up for votes for them. We go lost these few votes in this village or this chiefdom. So now that they make them one for probably stop the process, even whether they call another office say for go show and waiting for put, they don't have anything, no plan, nothing at that office day for that community day. Where then go tell and say that this you for put. So if we go in there, then go just tell and say no, put all tea on hold first until we get the next mayor or chairman before ever we start any process. So at the end of the day, they delay the entire process. After election now, then go on for run after and say, now you be done broke and go fix them. So to me, Jagaban already need for do now for consult the community. And I'm sure I grew up in an upline and I don't begin work. I don't travel boku side the water work. Once you wanna reach a village, you wanna ask villagers the what you wanna need. One of the first thing where most of the villages that they call in a community center. Because they not get boku thing them where they enjoy. Upline they like that they own half dance their weekend day. Especially when their harvest season or their festive season there. Now community center, everybody they request for most of the village them. So I am sure with Jagabangu don't go yonder, they don't inquire what they need, they don't tell and say that community center. They don't need for listening to what other people they tell them. They don't care about them. At the end of the day, after we election done, they will not see these people again where they can pretend like say they elect them. So all along you be no say you for build staff quarter in that place there. All along you be no say you for put administrative building at that community there. So what you be done they wait for a very long time. Now you just hear you say one person come for can do something. You can't remind them of what government don't do. Yes, the government's responsibility for doing for them. Now in responsibility, Jagaban they pull out of your own pocket, not from the country in resources. So then in addition, even if you don't get 10 things the other person can do them, the community is supposed to accept that everybody want development. So if you then feel too much offended, they're not for stop that project. Let them go back, then start their own project, let the community benefit. I don't let me get foreseeable, let the paramount chief not sit down and fall for all these lies. At the end of the day, after election, they will not do anything for them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Murray. Blama, una do ye, eh? Una do ye. Waiting we get for say about this. Just like waiting me don't say, me I still team up and waiting I say. Because the paramount chief say, in they stop the project immediately. Me feel to say, the project not for stop. Una get small time. Let the project not stop. Yes. Let the team, let Jagaban in team, go na the Kenema District Council, let them go show them the plan, let them show them everything, but let the project they continue. Because I don't think say they ever stop them and say, no, una no to here, una for put the room, una turn the wind yonder, una do this. Eh? So let the project not stop. Waiting and the bill, let them they continue. Huh? Then go na the council, let them all see one side. But this one, I say, they stop the project immediately. And they talk about election or the far. Because no go one carry register say, oh, Jagaban, I don't come go that place and I no go bill back after election. council say, na the process standing, na the procedure. Oh, we agree. Una go show them. Let the project they continue. But if una fail to say back, let everything stop immediately. Let them drag foot. Now una get for sit down back begin talk say, what happened with the project? Waiting. Because when I say that they can't build administrative building. Could share with that one day. Staff quarters. Could share with that day. Yeah? The person will tell una the talk. Una no say no get power for building. My promises na I can lick una so. Okay. This beaucoup de no dey for talk dey. Eh? Mosdi left. Mosdi say this na order from above. Eh? For stop the project and trust the process. But let the people, they needed it. They need her. And they go don't tell her. So one solar light. And they go don't tell her. So tell the place be the leak. We see the pan themselves will be did the zinc, the iron sheets, then will be did. We see themselves by the picture, you already know. So tell be the leak, nothing good do not be did. Eh? So now in season no, in season they can't sit down. Una dona. Okay. Now una go and begin talk just no way not go down. There una abo plan and begin say, oh na him go car. I me could talk oh. But this na for una benefits. Now for una own benefits. These are the times where any politician count una. Every politician forgets in own demand una the demand from her. Una no sabi. Seriously, una no sabi. Jagaban don't count adoli kanyon. Where the chief administrator can intina say, let Jagaban you they continue. Una go find land for the chief administrator ba. Una sure say we don't find the land or looka. Let una wait go tell una. If you know tell una say una wait stay after election. This one I don't tell una. Eh? Quick, now the work na they go on so. I don't believe if una supposed for them a confused state. Any other one we can. If na water well una need, una tell a len go dig the water well. Una no sabi. Una no sabi. Anyone we come, una get project for her. What a person can. You say, well we na community garden now want. Una get community garden. Well, we want one small community warrior. Now for buy 2 goats, 2 cow, 2 sheep, this and that, and almost 4 them. Una lick that one day back. Before that, they know the politician they don't take care of una for the next 5 years. But una not sabi the power una get. Not to say that the ISB that una the vote for. Una just cash in no more. Because at the end of the day, uno, uno sa una get for iba. We have to kick about say yes. Another thing. Public toilet facility. What I want can say, well, this tongue, we not get public toilet there. We want to find one. Then they bill for una. Before election. Now that thing is somebody get for look ping a pulan. But when they come on, then go na t-shirt. And you na t-shirt, una wear t-shirt, una they dance. Because una see music for dance. Tell you say me I became my own small tongue. And they no say they need you vote you powerful like that. The city self not going to challenge me. The city self not going to challenge me. Because we don't map out to plan for anybody we can. And we don't get beaucoup talk. We should don't tell you what you want. We're like that. You now watch you, they watch you. Yes. Now watch now who get. When people are not so be safe. Because now so the politician, then they take a vote for cash in for themselves. So why not? I don't say someone go say people who's kind of no, seriously. After election, you don't see that again. So if this donkey don't make community garden, this donkey don't make public toilet, but una say go need for take care of them. This donkey don't make one small community work. This don't make the community center. This don't make at the end of the day, a chilling una get. Oh, una take care of them good one. Una hang back una wait for next election. Politician they ever vex per voter. Say me and I need a good again. Politician, they never vex per voter. Say me and I need a good again. Wish I don't dust me foot soon and no go ever see me. Lie. You get people who they go back for her. You get it? Then go up, hey, Brian, no worry, the last time I saw a bit and wait. Would they go convince them they count you back? Eh? Okay. But I need to understand. Really, I say people, I think so you get your own village, you make the candy. No, I don't get village. Hey, village on me the control. What they know say, they need we, who powerful like that, una come. I see the people then they know something. Even if na chiefdom level, then they do. Eh? Even if na chiefdom level, then they do. All the chiefdom, then they can't sit down. The entire, all the different towns, them now the chiefdom, they can't sit down. They agree, they set, they map out plan for the politician. Eh? They map out plan for the politician there. See? Okay, so Blama which una need? Now this, eh? Okay. Una which una need? Now this, okay, una no worry. So how go do am? If now una then go to now this, now una they ask for. What then come to we they ask for this. What campaign thing reach? Then they but I left this talk. No left here, yeah? Go there back tomorrow. Because the people they don't know say in 5 years, one green team, the politician they go come right down to the level. Right down. Uda Blunt pass with tint motoka, no they pass with tint motoka again. You go put in glass down. Eh? Uda kide say motoka go even take waiting keke. Some man go even get my sit up on bike. For the people that know say it do there. Now they only turn this. Eh? Now they only turn this. But when I sit down, I'm not sabi safe. Any chiefdom or town where you wait to talk soon, una do and bale una see. Because they all get for candy. APC they come, SPP they come. Yes. Hey, what? The way SPP come, una for cut and force, una for say okay wait. KKY, we na this one from you no more. You. Yes. When SPP come, una they talk to KKY, una talk to us specifically. Say KKY, we. Now this one from you. Una show what una want. Before una turn out to the SPP side. So when this want. Ah yeah. Go there back tomorrow, yeah? That left, yeah. Okay. No safe.